all these soul contracts basically do is just help you, receive that good karma towards the end of your life, So sometimes you may come back to the earth, like I said, and then you might have unfinished business, like with someone, probably like say in a relationship, you might have unfinished business from a past life, right? And then they get another chance to come back and see if they can work it out with you in this lifetime. And then it's sometimes they do it and sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes there's things where in these soul contracts where you could have signed up to something, but it's like you never escaped it. So it's like you must finish it before you're able to move on to your next part of your life, So if you don't complete your soul contract, you cannot move on. And if you don't fulfill your soul contract, that's when you receive the repercussions, which is like, it's like a karma, like basically like, okay, you said you're going to do this, but you didn't do this. So now you put down your soul contract. If you don't do it, this is your punishment. You actually created your own punishment here on earth. If you do not fulfill the soul contract, this is what's going to happen to you. So that's what you're going to be. And then you're like trying to figure out the pieces, like, yo, like, am I receiving this because of this? And sometimes I feel like as a spirit and soul, like, people tend to like dismiss those intuitive nudges, like knowing that they karma, whatever they're going through, has something to do with not fulfilling their soul contract. But they may not know the terminology that it's a soul contract. They may just think like, nah, like I just feel like after I didn't complete this relationship, or after I betrayed that friend, or after I let that friend go, or after I did this at work, or whatever, this is what happened to me. And but they're not knowing that it's a soul, it's like under a soul contract. So it's like basically, yes, as spirits, we sign these contracts to fulfill when we come to earth. But we forget. That's why I had the topic before already on my channel about spiritual amnesia. We forget these things. And imagine we was told these things. People probably wondering, like, how come we can't, like, no, like, why can't we remember? That's because if you remember, that's like cheating on the test. How you going to learn if you already know this is a test for you, and then you're going to automatically just do good, and that's not gaining points because that's like the teacher basically telling you, like, okay, here, you have to be tested on this friendship. Let's see how you respond when somebody does nice things for you. Like, let's see, we're testing you on your soul, on how grateful your heart is, right? Because at the end of the day, like, at the end of our mission, our heart's going to be weighed to a feather, right? In the spiritual realm, it's like your heart has to be literally compared to a feather in order to see how pure your heart is, right? So at the end of the day, imagine like, all right, God or whatever, the soul contract in the universe, you come across people that's made to test your strength or to test your heart, and that person was there to test you, you're gonna automatically put on the front or automatically do these things, and that would mean that you're only doing it because you're aware that that person was sent to you as a test. So half the time you're not supposed to be aware because this is a measure of your heart. At the end of the night, did you treat good people that was good to you correct? Did you say thank you to people that was being kind to you? And if not, then that's when you get the repercussion. Like, your heart, you come back over.